For the monitoring part of the project, we investigated 51,000 square feet, which includes the entire roadbed of Lakeshore Avenue, as well as many of the driveway aprons. And this part of the project identified 831 features. So if you do the math with this, we looked at nearly 60,000 square feet, and we identified a whopping 1,100 cultural features. From the features that were excavated, we have inventoried over 80,000 artifacts. So it kind of just gives you a sense of the scale of the site and the project. In terms of the site, components, like who was living here and when, we have identified through the archaeological research that the primary occupation of the site, the most intensive occupation of the site, was during the late Woodland period. So again, that's going to date between 8700 to 8200. Start kind of mapping out at the site where we are finding Oneota and late Woodland materials. And I've shown this on the slide here with the Oneota features that have yielded diagnostic Oneota materials shown in green and late Woodland in pink. You get the sense that it is not a straightforward task. And again, I've zoomed in on one of the trenches, and again, we're finding kind of late Woodland and Oneota in similar areas of the site. So one of our challenges is to kind of tease out the site structure that relates to each of these components. So I did mention earlier, one of the things that we do know we have at the site are houses. And in fact, we have identified at least 9. And so this is one of the reasons why I can say unequivocally that this is a very extensive village site. Again, we're looking at it. It could have been occupied over several hundred years, but we are fairly confident that we've got at least 9 houses out here. It is, as you can imagine, very difficult to identify these features, especially when we're looking at this narrow strip of Lakeshore Avenue. Almost certainly the site extends further inland. I would argue that it probably extends across the entirety of Neenah Point.